Guys, we just want to say happy 5th year anniversary.
Happy 5th year anniversary.
Meet us after 7 to Bumper Clark to Ross Clark.
Today. Funny enough, it fell on a Sunday.
Come on, Sunday the 10th.
No, 12th.
12th?
Yeah.
My bad.
Sunday the 12th of
January 2021 is officially our 5th year anniversary. We 5 years old, baby!
We 5 years old, man. Like, it's been a long journey. Hold on, let me get the official year.
2016.
Yeah.
10th of January.
No, sorry, it's 10th. Sorry, not the 12th.
It's
no.
the 10th. I
You
knew
were right.
it.
You were right.
Yeah.
The 10th of January 2016, our first ever episode, 46 minutes long.
Fam.
Back when I didn't write any descriptions, there was no title. It would just be episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no information whatsoever.
Yeah.
Back when no one really knew how to like put pods out. You just pull it out.
5 years of chatting. Was.
Yeah. Whoever thought we would be here?
Mate.
Whoever thought we would have been here?
I just can't believe it's been 5 years of just yapping our gums.
5 years.
Mate.
Who was it? There's another pod here in our scene that I saw had their 10-year anniversary last year. I was like 10. I think it was the ESN pod. I think it stands for Eloquently Saying Nothing, I believe. This is like it's a bunch of guys.
Oh wow.
Shout out to you guys. I saw someone tweet it. I said 10 years. I said, you man are pioneers. You man are the real pioneers of this thing.
Literally.
A whole 5 years more than us. That's mad. Because 10 years ago, podcasts weren't a thing.
Weren't even a thing, yeah.
So for them to have the foresight to start 10 years ago, I commend that.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5 years in the game, we've been getting strong. We've been getting better every year. We've been growing every year.
Yep.
We've been improving every year.
Yep.
And we're just getting better and better.
Onwards and upwards, like literally, it just has literally been nothing but growth.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, not about growth, not about new horizons, new opportunities. And we're going to keep growing and keep getting better. And
amen.
May 2021 be our best year ever, inshallah.
Come on.
But yeah, man, 5 years of me and this knucklehead just chatting.
This knucklehead, you know.
This knucklehead.
Come on.
Just chatting. And then our third official member, Brent Fires. Because the pod wouldn't be what it is today without Brent. As much as he likes to pretend that he's not
part of the pod.
Brent is...
The maddest thing is, Brent is a member.
No, Brent's a member of the pod.
Meet Us After 7 is just like us.
Yeah, it's Yusuff, Brent and Gina.
Yeah.
The same way, I see, who was it? Fred must have tweeted out, Brent, Callum and VP.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 guys who are behind the camera. And even Parks, if you're going to talk about American pods from the JPP. The guys who are off camera. Brent is, and because obviously Brent's now, he's a name on Free Shots.
Mm-hmm.
He's a name on No Behavior.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they mentioned on the receipts at all. Did they mention on the receipts?
Yeah, a couple times.
A couple times. So Brent is like...
There's only one Brent.
Yeah, Brent. The first ever Brent-ish guy in the UK was Savage Dan.
Okay.
He was the first off camera on Free Shots. And now Savage Dan is who he is, massive.
Mm-hmm.
But Brent is now... Brent's a name, you know.
Of course.
Like Brent is like a brand.
No, he is.
Brent.
Thanks, bro.
Brent Fires. And Brent's come a long way too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Growth.
Yep, from your wood chain.
What?
Your wooded beads. No,
You know what I mean?
we're in gold crosses.
It's mad when you think about it. You know what I mean? But we're here now and maybe continue to grow and grow and grow.
Amen.
But yeah, guys, our 5th year anniversary. And to commemorate our 5th year anniversary,
Come on.
we got an announcement to make. We are officially on Patreon. We are on Patreon. And you guys can sign up right now. The link, is it in the description? Because we launched on Tuesday. Well, okay, don't worry.
The link is in the description. You lot they can sign up now.
Can they? All right, cool. You can sign up now.
Yeah.
Sign up now. Link's in the description. Sign up now.
Yeah.
We actually just recorded
Our first exclusive.
our first ep for Patreon with Sandos.
Come on.
That's right.
Yep, the man, the myth, the legend.
It was quite entertaining. It's quite interesting.
Yep.
You were asking Brent, did he think he went in enough?
Yeah, Brent. No, I know Brent held back.
Of course he held back.
Yeah.
Reverence, respect.
No.
Of course. I get it.
respect
But also keep the same energy.
Today, like now.
No, but those two things come hand in hand. Obviously,
I always keep the same energy. What are you talking about?
no, but I feel like you could have
No,
probed him a bit more.
Definitely, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't be disrespectful at all.
No,
even if it is
I don't mean disrespectful.
I ask some questions.
I just mean like a bit more chatty.
Then I can't be chatting to a brick wall, can I?
Oh, you saying he's not a deep diver? He's not though.
No, but I feel like he said enough.
I didn't say that.
I feel like he said enough.
You didn't say what?
I didn't say that, Manso. I was speaking to Manso. I think I liked watching the dynamic of them both sitting there. So they seem like a couple sitting there. So I knew I couldn't just do what I normally do.
Yeah.
Because half the time I'm kind of ribbing on Gina.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do that in the presence of her man. After he's done just said, I gotta be a man. I wasn't poking no bear.
Wait. Don't give him too much, Brent.
I hear that.
Go sign up for this content, guys.
He said, I've got to be a man. I'm done.
Yeah.
But let me just break it down for you so you guys understand. So Patreon is a paid subscription service where you pay a monthly fee for exclusive content. So we have 3 tiers, all right? We have Meet Us After Free, which is basically support only. So you're basically paying £3 a month to support us, to help us grow, to help our endeavors, and to help sustain the podcast. With that tier, you also get early access, obviously, once we're out of lockdown, to live show tickets, merchandise, and, you know, all the other fun stuff that we're going to roll out when we're allowed to. Then you got the second tier, which is Meet Us After 5. With that tier, you get 1 exclusive vlog or episode a month. And when I say vlog, I mean it's visual content. So for example, me and Gina have got a lot of plans to do fun stuff together, challenges. Just for example, we're gonna do like a dance off.
Yeah, we're gonna
get a choreographer.
We're gonna get a choreographer to teach us the routine.
And I'm gonna show Gina.
And we're gonna literally go head to head and perform.
Big man, I got the moves.
Alright, cool, I'm ready.
Yeah. So that's an example of the type of thing we're gonna do, just bare fun stuff. And obviously the ep with Sandals is an example of an exclusive episode which is on Patreon only. So it's not going to be on YouTube. It's not going to be on Spotify, iTunes. Still not iTunes, Apple Podcasts, none of that. Only on Patreon, yeah? So the second thing on that tier is the watch along. So obviously you guys love to watch series with us and we're going to discuss it. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick a series to watch. The aim is to watch that series within a month, all right? And then just say there's 12 eps in the series, okay? We'll agree to watch eps 1 to 6 by a certain date. Then we're going to have a discussion like we done on the Zoom. All right, have a discussion. Then we're going to watch the next 6 episodes. Then we're going to have another discussion. So we're going to have set dates for both the discussions. So 2 discussions a month. And the aim is to watch 1 show a month.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's tier 2. Meet Us After 5, £5 a month. 1 vlog and episode a month plus the watch along. Then the final tier is Meet Us After 10. That's £10 a month. With that tier, you get 2 exclusive vlogs and or episodes of the pod a month. And it's only visual, not audio, visual only. Then you also get the watch along. Then you get the train with us. So we're going to do 1 hit session a month as well. Then we're going to have some bonus stuff as well. And with Patreon as well, it's great because we can add stuff whenever you want.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of other things that we want to do as well, but we just haven't placed them yet.
Yeah. Like exclusive clubhouse conversations.
Yeah, and just other stuff, and even like bringing people to record. Yeah. So we might do a thing where if you're on Patreon, then obviously you can come and record. I know we've done it before in the past, but that was then.
This is now.
Big man. So Patreon members can come and be on the podcast, basically. Be on the podcast in person. So yeah, just to go over it again. First tier, £3 a month. Support only. Support the Rush Cut thing. You know, help us grow, sustain us, and help us develop. Early access to tickets, the merchandise once we get there. Tier 2, £5 a month. 1 exclusive vlog or episode a month, plus the watch along. £10 a month. Tier 3, 2 vlogs and or episodes a month, the watch along, and train with us, plus other bonus content. So yeah, guys, sign up right now. The link is in the bio, or you can find the link on our social medias. Patreon is 2021. start off with a bang, and we plan to give you fun, engaging, hilarious content.
Stuff you're gonna want to see, especially like the vlogs and stuff, because we're really gonna we're gonna really be in our bags. Like you're gonna literally see Gina and Yus, like the dumb side of us, like fully.
Yeah, and even like, I'm hoping that these lockdowns easy so we can really start doing stuff.
Because some of the stuff we've got lined up, you lot are gonna like you. It'll be so entertaining for you to watch. So
listen, y'all gonna see my talents. I'm talented, you know. You can find out.
Right,
I mean, multifaceted. Is that the word?
Yeah, multifaceted.
Multifaceted. You get me?
Yep, reserve.
Earnest. I've been saying that all day, you know.
Earnestly.
Earnest.
You know what killed me?
Earnest.
Was with Ernestina. I know you are listening.
It's the for me.
It's the It is.
Earnest.
You even say girth. You say girth with it.
Girth.
Oh, I thought you said girth.
No, girth. But okay, let me say it without thinking about earnest.
Okay, said the better then. But last week,
earnest.
Just stop.
Earnest.
Because last week you said and me and Judah looked at each other like, buddy. And that name already, like, it's a reoccurring joke in our family because we've got a half brother called
okay.
But Ghanaians say Ernest.
Oh, Ernest.
Yeah, so
shout out to my nigga Ernest.
Come on.
Ernest. But yeah,
and most Ernest I know are Ghanaian.
Okay. But yeah, guys, Happy New Year as well. This is the first episode of the new year.
Oh yeah, isn't it?
My New Year's was spent in my bedroom watching YouTube or watching Disney Plus, one of the two. I think I was watching Mandalorian.
Okay.
You don't interest in Star Wars, are you?
No.
Brent, do you watch Mandalorian?
100%.
Are you a Star Wars man?
I'm a good TV series guy.
Look at Brent's face.
Oh, okay, cool. So the last series I watched Mandalorian season 1 and 2. I watched it in like 2 days. Or like, no, I'm exaggerating. Maybe like a week.
You know what, yeah? Some of you have been really abusing me in my DMs about, can you request a scene of Just Gene, please? I'm like, all right, guys, come on. But I have recommended Vikings to a few people this week. And I need you to understand the level of, like, I'm so invested in this show. I think I even dream about it. It's too much. Because I watch too much of it. So by the time I go to bed, it's like the characters are in my head when I'm sleeping.
Where is it? Is it Amazon Prime?
Yeah, and it's the first series that I actually know everybody's name, and I know every character.
Are there any Theon Greyjoys?
There's a guy called
Tyrion Lannister.
There's a guy called Floki.
That has no reason.
No.
The best G ever.
Floki is a character you're gonna feel. Defo.
Brienne.
I'm waiting for Rolo's.
Floki, bro.
I'm waiting for Rolo's demise. To be honest with you, is that your
I'm Floki, bro.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm not gonna lie. What's his name? How can I forget the main character's name? No.
Oh, Ernest.
No, man. Ragnar Lothbrok. Yeah, man, like No. Listen, he is everything you want your man to be, bro.
Amen.
Like, I think that's why I'm so. And I realized, Gina, you really like I like a man, like a man's man. Because when I'm watching my man, I'm just like, rah, like, swear down. And he's so, like, he's a genius. Like, he's a genius. I just, man. That's why, Brent, I'm not going to lie, I'm cut. But he's such a genius, yeah. Like, there can only be one him. It's a series that is definitely worth watching, guys. You don't understand. If you were into Game of Thrones, you will definitely love Vikings. I think it's even better, if I'm honest with you.
I think it's better written, I believe.
I think it's a bit more realistic because you don't have dragons. Yeah, because the other day I was like, I wish they had a bit of dragons, and then Max was like, no, it's not going to be realistic. Like, the stuff you're watching is realistic. They
have gods.
Yeah, but I think what's really interesting though is I watched Ragnarok on Netflix. Have you watched that?
Yeah.
See, Brent, I'm stepping out the box.
What, for Ragnarok?
No, so it's called. It's a series of how he became for the god.
Okay.
And it's set in Germany.
Who by what? By what?
It's not like it's weird because it's not like a Marvel.
Yeah, it's Marvel.
No, and it's isn't it dubbed? I'm sure it's dubbed.
Okay.
No, it is dubbed, right?
Okay.
Is that what the word is?
As in when there's subtitles?
No, when it's a different language,
Yeah,
but they
dubbed,
put
yeah.
English over it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's dubbed. And you know,
Okay.
I hate watching dubbed things, but for some reason, again, it was a series that really got me interested. So it was interesting that I watched that like last year. And then obviously in Vikings, they worship 4. And then obviously you're seeing them worship 4. So this is like after 4. So it's like, yeah, it's really, if you're into like the Viking days and all that kind of, those kind of like shows.
So it's like 4, but lightning powers.
Yeah. But they worship, in Vikings, they worship 4.
Yeah.
4 is their god, and Odin, and...
Yeah, it's not just Thor. Thor is one of the gods.
One of the gods. No, I know there's Odin. That's the one that they met and
Yeah,
there's the one with the F.
That's Thor's father.
Yeah.
The one with the F. I think she's a female god. Firth. They always, all the women always pray to her. You know what I found really, really interesting though, yeah? The whole Christianity versus paganism, like the contrast and how culturally it made me even think about, like, you know how they say in Africa there was no Christianity to begin with, like that theme, that narrative of how the Western came and infiltrated and took away like ancestry stuff. And when I was watching this, I was able to see, not the comparison, but you know what I mean? Like, you've got these people that are Scandinavian from a completely different culture, and then you've got the British who are Christian, Roman Catholic, and how they clash. But then you had beautiful Ethelstein and Ragnar's relationship, which showed how the two kind of like
the two was
met and how they and that, I thought that relationship was absolutely beautiful. And then what was I gonna say? Ragnar's ex-wife, Lagafar, my G, my Donny. I love everything about her. She is me. Like, sis is riding for her man. He done her dirty, but we move, and she's a bigger woman for it. You get what I mean? I just really love the series. I love the series so much, and I'm happy that I'm watching it. This is why I appreciate it a lot more. I'm not watching it when it's out, so I don't have to wait a whole year for another season to come out. Because if I did, the way they end some of these seasons, I couldn't. It's annoying. Like, how dare you? Do you get what I mean? 100%. But yeah, if you're into all of that stuff, definitely watch Vikings. And yeah.
So as it stands, do you think that you could actually enjoy the next protagonist that comes through, seen as the first one just got?
So my thing is, it depends, because the people I'm voting for are Bjorn. Okay. However, I think Amber, his name Amber? The cripple, the one they always refer to as the cripple.
Okay, yeah.
I know that he's about to do, I know that he is, man crawls on his belly like a snake. That in itself tells me, he's very, you know what I mean? He's his father's son though. Yeah. Like through and through. Yeah. So I know that. And I loved how I've watched Bjorn become who he is as a little kid. Like, seeing that transition, I really appreciated it.
Have you cried yet?
No.
All right. There is going to be a point after this. You may not believe it.
That I'm going to cry.
That you're going to cry.
You know when I thought I was going to cry? I thought when eventually Ragnar, I thought whenever it came I would, because I started getting really emotionally attached to him. But I didn't, because I was very underwhelmed by how... And obviously... I get what you were saying about him being tired and stuff, and I understand, but also I just would have preferred like.
And remember, he had achieved everything that he had wanted to, plus more, and he went over to the next side and came back. So he's an adventurer, a traveler. Yeah, there's something else for him to do. There's nothing else for him to do. Yeah, you know. So at the end, he's just like, I'm ready. You know what kills me? He was ready a very long time ago. From when he was running into the gate. Do you remember? Yes. And then the hanging on the tree. I know Yusuff just like, okay.
No, this is for the viewers.
What? What's the viewers?
Man. No, this is for the viewers.
He's not participated, but he's like,
yeah, I know.
I'm here. I'm still here.
Oh, yeah. But, oh no, guys, please watch it. Because I'm really like engrossed. Like, I literally stay up till 4 a.m. Like, I can't put an episode down. Like, I stop and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to stop after this episode.
Find out what else she gets up to in the 4 a.m. on the Patreon episode with Sandals. Yep. We get saucy details.
Yep. We get all the details of what happens after 4 a.m.
Babies are coming, so I'm saying.
But yeah, Vikings, definitely a shout. I mentioned Ragnarok on Netflix if you guys are interested in that sort of stuff as well.
And The Mandalorian.
And you said Mandalorian?
The Mandalorian, Star Wars.
What else have I kind of doubled in and watched? If you like relationship reality kind of shows, Put a Ring on It. I don't know if I spoke about it before, but that's a show on Oprah's network, which is it's cute. It's all right. But in terms of series right now, I can't do anything else but live and breathe Vikings. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And I guarantee you, probably next week by the time we record, I would have finished. Because I started on Friday.
Okay.
And I'm on season 4.2.
Yeah, I haven't even begun. I watched guys, as far as I've just watched the trailer. That's as far as I've gone.
And you know what? It's good you did that because when we first started watching it, we watched the first couple of minutes, then thought, do you know what? Then we were like, should we just, because there were so many seasons, we were like, should we just watch the recent one that came out because everyone's talking about it? And I thought, no, there's going to be too much backstory.
Yeah.
So we went on YouTube and watched like a recap of the first season.
Okay.
And that recap, looked so lit. Yeah. We were like, nah, we need to actually watch the series because a lot seems to happen. And this is before I even knew who anybody was.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to check it out. The trailer looks sick, so that's giving me enough incentive. All right, that was Seen by Just Gene. Let's go through some YouTube comments. We've done it for a while, and we just spoke about those on the
Patreon, which you probably want to listen to.
So it's giving me a little idea. All right, cool. So I'm just going to run through some of the recent ones. This one is from Eager Man. Street saying Brent was in a Soca video in 92. Cough, cough. Apparently you were in a Soca video in 92.
I've never been in any Soca rave.
Any truth to this?
No.
No?
It wasn't me.
Shout out to Kwame.
It wasn't me.
Another comment from Eager Man. The Power episode was really good. I'm class. What does that mean? In class. In class, they were learning about Frankenstein, the Frankenstein book, and how his creator made him a monster. That related to Tariq because his dad and mum made him the way he is.
Yep.
Also relates to Cain because his mum and dad made him the way he is.
Yep.
This way, but Cain hates the way he's turned out. Cain even said to his mum, "But you made me this way."
Yep.
Best episode in the season. Last episode felt a bit rushed, which we'll get into in a second.
It did though. Yeah. It was a really good episode. But the episode before, I felt was a stronger finish.
We'll get into that. This comment is from St. John's Practice Church. No, this is Kwame doesn't leave stupid comments. He said, Street saying Sid Jesse got caught by feds linking Polish girl in Burgess Park. This guy's on there leaving just dumb comments. All the guys in the barbershop are Eddie Murphy. Yes, we are aware that all the guys in the barbershop scene in Coming to America. No, not all the guys, sorry. One of the guys is Arsenio Hall, and the little guy is not Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is the white guy and the main barber. Just for clarification. This comment is from The Bears. I love Gloria. She knows this is not the time to be cold. I don't know what that's in reference to. Another one from St. John's Practice Church. Please stop going on Clubhouse while recording the pod. Thanks. What's that?
Is this?
These are emails.
Oh, I was thinking, are these for the same episode?
Oh no, these are like emails.
That's what I was thinking. What are you talking about?
Okay. This is someone promoting their music. Gina offering her DMs for people who need support is the sweetest thing. I've DM'd her in the past for something random and she responded quite quickly. She's a gem.
Thank you, girl.
Yus felt the drip under his arms at 2 hours 51:16.
You like, yeah.
I'll be honest, yeah. The ep when I was wearing the green top, the support anyone black.
Mm-hmm.
When I looked at the YouTube videos, when I was doing this with my arm, perspiration was loose. And every time I went like this, it was fine. I was like, oh, why did I keep doing this? Because patchy arm. But listen,
it is what it is.
Man sweats, innit?
The thing is, we're human, bruv.
Human beings sweat. Man said, I felt the perspiration. I did, big man. Someone said it again. I normally don't leave comments, but Gina, you are a black empress. Shout out to you for consistently representing and uplifting us black queens. I feel and see the change in you.
Oh, thanks.
You know what I mean? Someone again point out the sweat. Thank you. Another 3-hour episode. You, man, are moving. Prolific. Aguero. Lewandowski. Shout out to them, man. Top ballers. Did I say Lewandowski or Lewandowski?
You said something.
I said it wrong. I'm really here for Gina's manifesting. Prayer hands.
Amen.
No, I'm actually embarrassed because I've always pronounced Anthony like Yusuff does.
You should really.
Anthony.
It's Anthony.
Who was that? Who said that? Let me just give her a shout out. Shout out to Raya.
Anthony.
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 Let me do a couple more. Triggers aren't the same as being offended. You can work on controlling being offended by someone, but you can't control actual triggers because they're usually trauma related. We work through triggers by healing, but the word is being used too loosely nowadays. This is from St. John's Practice Church. I can't remember what that convo was about, but I appreciate that comment. It was insightful. Brent, the only man in the world who could never get cheated on. Get the fuck out of here. Relax, big man.
Okay.
I think Brent probably said something to the group. Oh, this is on Brent versus Marvin episode.
Oh, okay.
Let me do a couple more. Amira's take on why she doesn't believe in hitting children was A1. Very well said. That was from the Rice and Pasta episode with...
Wow, these are really comments from...
Because people are just listening to random episodes. Oh, apparently on Flick First episode, at 2 hours 18 and 39, Brent accidentally revealed his identity.
Wow.
Brent, can you speak to that, please, sir?
He's not listening.
No, I'm listening, but I don't know what they're talking about.
Maybe you ought to find the camera.
Something.
Maybe. Gloria, whatever you've been eating, doing recently, it's working. Smiley face, smiley face.
You know my pictures are out there, right? I have a Facebook.
I know your pictures out there. Obviously, I've known...
Wow.
His picture was on Twitter for the longest.
Yeah.
And I rate how passionate Gina gets on the topic of dieting. Shows she really takes her craft seriously.
I do.
Oh, okay, cool. So, going back to the Bears episode, where me and Crystal were having our back and forth about the Kardashian name, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Nightfall. The Kardashian name was a known name before Kim because of Rob Sr. Kim's attachment to Rob Sr. definitely added to the intrigue. Yes, Kim elevated the name, but initially people had already known about the name prior. The OJ trial was just a mad thing overall, to be honest.
So what was you saying?
I was saying that I believe that the Kardashian name added to Kim's notoriety, added to her fame, where Gloria was like, so not Gloria. Chris was saying, no, it had no effect. That she built the name up herself, or she built herself up without the name.
Oh.
I didn't agree. All right, let's do two more. That one's not great. Gloria's beautiful. I need something with substance. Okay, this is a nice one I like. 500 likes minimum on every Meet Us After 7 video from now on. They are too underrated.
Thank you very much.
That's the type of comments I like. Everyone hear that, yeah? 500 comments, limited.
Likes.
Sorry. The Clubhouse edition near the end of the episode was elite content. And lastly...
I had a few people message me about the last episode though, and said they really enjoyed the mature content. It was very insightful.
Yeah, it was very insightful still. All right, this is the last one. This is on the Clubhouse app. This is regarding the Margs favorite thing. Thank you, Brent, for the clarification on Marg's opinion. He was saying he rates Nine's album in its entirety, including the song with NSG. The shade was at artists that make below average Afrobeat tunes, swaying away from the original lane just to chart. Brent, is that an accurate comment?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, these people are mad.
Who?
They stormed the Capitol building, innit? And these police are just being very, very polite with them.
Because they're white, I guess.
This is mad.
All right.
You know it's kicking off right now, right? It's kicking off in America. Remember when I told you that he's not going to leave quietly? You're like, no, he has to. No, he's going to get people fighting each other.
All right. It's kicking off. It's beef on Deja.
It's going up on the roof. What?
What? No. What nasty?
F you.
No, there's another line before that.
No.
What crew? What nasty?
Fuck
you. Yeah. All right, cool. So the first thing I wanted to discuss, I saw this post on the gram and I thought it was quite interesting. So I want to get you guys' take on it. Are your love languages what you didn't receive from one parent? That's one take. And then someone just said, our love languages are things we lacked as a child and I can't unhear it. So, to the room. When you think about what your love languages are, do you think that those are things that you lacked as a child? Maybe from one parent, maybe from both parents, or you just lacked it as a whole? And that's why you crave it now?
Not so much. So one of my love languages is acts of service.
Yeah.
And my parents were very hands-on.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's still one of my love languages. So I don't think that comes from a place of lack.
Okay.
I guess words of affirmation.
Yeah.
I don't really remember receiving a lot of that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Yeah.
But it's also one of my love languages. So maybe that does come from a place of lack.
When you say one of your love languages, do you rank all 5, or do you just take away the ones that you don't? Because I'm assuming that you do some of everything. Right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, so like, what are the love languages? So it's acts of service, words of affirmation,
physical touch, gift and time spent.
Yeah, like I guess I do enjoy all of them, but obviously some are priority over others. Yeah. So, yeah.
So when you say your love language, are you talking about your top?
Yeah. So when I say my love, I'll say when I say my love language, I guess those are the ones that I feel are very important, or like I rank at.
And do you feel that you lacked any of those from one parent in particular? So not to dig deep, but your dad maybe, because we know obviously how.
Yeah, I think. Okay, physical touch, both my parents, because they weren't like huggers or like, you know what I mean, affectionate.
Yeah.
Words of affirmation. I think, I got that probably more from my mum than my dad.
Yeah.
But I don't remember it being, like my mum does it a lot now, it's weird, but growing up, I didn't hear it a lot.
Yeah.
Acts of service, I got that a lot from my dad.
Yeah.
Time spent, I spent more time with my dad than my mum.
Yeah. Okay.
And what's the other one? Gifts. I've got it from my dad.
Okay.
I got both of them, to be fair.
Okay. And outside of your parents, in terms of lacking it generally, maybe from friends, companions, members of the opposite sex you may be interested in, do you think that there was a lack of those things?
I think words of affirmation is definitely something I probably lacked as a whole.
Yeah.
Because confidence was something I really struggled with.
Yeah.
And that was confidence in all different aspects, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely something that in all my different relationships was missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
When I think about it, what about you?
Just hold on, quick, back to you for 1 second. Just for context, your top 3 are? Because people always say, my love languages are, but when they say that, are they saying they're excluding a number of them and they only use
so it's
a certain number,
like
or
all of them,
do they possess all 5 in just a different order?
But I don't really rank each one like as in this number 5, this number 4.
Okay.
I guess where's acts of service, time spent, and acts of service, time spent, and words of affirmation are probably like the main 3.
Okay. All right. So with me, so time spent, for example, up until recently, I always used to exclude it from my list because I think it's a given. I think time spent is like a prerequisite to being with someone. You're going to spend time with them. But so I never used to include it because to me, it goes without saying that I want to spend time with someone. But
isn't it also the quality of time that you spend with someone?
I think I was looking at it too black and white. So okay, cool. Time spent, in terms of parent-wise, the funny thing is pretty easy for me to answer this question because I can just very separate my parents quite easily. So, did I spend time with my dad as a kid? No, not at all. Did I spend time with my mum? More so, but
not a lot.
Not a lot of time. I think as kids, what time really did you spend with your parents?
I spent a lot of time with my dad though. I was a daddy's girl.
Doing?
Like if my dad's so for example, if my dad's going out and running errands, I'm going with my dad. Like my dad will go to his friend's office.
But the thing is, can I quickly ask you a question? There's time spent and there's quality time. So I'm saying that because what you just said about running errands, my dad used to do this religiously, he used to ask me to go with him somewhere just so I can sit in the car so he doesn't get a ticket.
Yeah, so nah, mine was like, I was a daddy's girl.
Yeah.
So we had like I would get in my dad's car and just sing. It sounds really, it sounds so minor.
Yeah.
But I remember being in my dad's car.
Yeah.
It's so weird how we fell out, because when I was young, I never thought I'd ever kind of like dislike my dad, or like I was a proper daddy's girl.
Yeah.
Like if you could pick, okay, who you gonna go out with today, mummy or daddy? I was always going out with my dad.
Yeah.
Because I would obviously we wouldn't engage in like adult conversation.
Yeah.
But just being in his car and playing the radio and listening to what I want to listen to and sing.
Yeah.
That's all I ever did.
Okay.
That's all I ever did. I'd get in his car and just play whatever I wanted to play music-wise. And singing, he'd always be like, "Oh, you know all the songs to every." Do you know what I mean? Like you're like a jukebox. Like you literally know, hey, what song don't you know? That kind of vibe. So like that's how our relationship was.
Yeah.
So because I wanted to do that, I'd always go out with my dad.
Okay.
If that makes sense. And he might go to his friend's office, and I'd just sit there. But I didn't mind sitting there.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Okay. For me, anytime I spent with my dad wasn't really quality time. It was like I just said. He'll ask me to follow him places so he can park on a double yellow line or park somewhere where he can't park. And because I'm in the car, he can't get a ticket. And I used to dread them journeys because I know what they are. It's just him. It's either going to be silence in the car and be awkward, or just him talking to me and telling me things that I don't want to hear about school or about what I'm doing with my time, how I should spending my time, like kind of like telling me off in a way. And because I didn't really particularly like being around my dad, I used to find any alone time with him very uncomfortable, very uneasy. I just never liked it, to be fair. So I never spent quality time with my dad at all, really. My mum, me and my mum have always been blessed. So anytime I spent with my mum, it's maybe in the kitchen, watching her cook. Yeah. Maybe in the living room, watching TV while she's in there. Like me and my mum were just normal. So I don't know if we spent quality time together, but we spent time together all the time. Physical touch, I don't remember ever hugging my parents at all.
So
I have zero memory of any type of physical affection from my parents. Whether it be a hug, kiss on the cheek. I remember kissing my mum on the cheek a few times, but that's about it. Gift giving, I got things here and there. I wasn't a spoiled child. I was the only boy, which helped, so I kind of always had my own stuff. I got things here and there, but I didn't get all I wanted, but maybe I was being greedy, I don't know. But I got things here and there. Acts of service, it's hard to quantify that as a child because your parents done everything for you that they had to, so I guess I didn't lack there. And what's the other one? What's the affirmation? I'm sure my parents probably did praise me when needed, but I didn't feel any overwhelming.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't remember.
Yeah, it's hard to remember, to be fair, especially as a child, so I can't really quantify it. But as an adult, no. I guess yes. Yeah, no. As an adult, yes. Sorry. As a kid, I can't really remember. Outside of my parents, quality time with friends. Yeah, hang out with my friends often. Did I receive gifts from outside my family? No, not in the slightest. Physical touch. From girls, not really. I wasn't really I didn't really start my journey with girls until maybe like year 11. You know what I mean? Maybe like year 11. I was a late bloomer in that regard. I was quite shy. Low on confidence. So not until year 11, maybe like late year 10, year 11 is when I really started to open up and start talking to girls. So that, what else is there? Was affirmation? Nah, not really, to be fair. Kids are bastards.
No, for real.
So yeah, I think there is, like basically when I first read that statement, I thought, is there truth to this? So do you think there's truth to this?
There is some kind of, but for me, it's not clear cut as in.
Yeah, I don't think it's clear cut.
Like I can definitely see it because I feel like it kind of is. It's just a balance of everything. It's a mix of everything, to be fair.
I reckon there is definitely some truth to it, but I don't know if it relates to your parents and what you lacked from them as opposed to what you might have lacked from the opposite sex. More so.
Yeah.
Like growing up, being a teenager, you know, going through puberty, going through adolescence, in those awkward years, what did you lack in those years? I reckon that has more of a correlation to what you like now.
Because love language right now is more in relation to a partner. So, so I agree.
You know, I was thinking the other day, it was quite cool actually. whenever my parents, when it came to football, they always used to encourage me in it. To the point where if I was doing something football related, they used to leave me alone. So if I was at home and they want me to do something, they're like, Yusuff, what are you doing? I'm watching football. Okay, cool. Like, they'll leave me alone. If I'm watching football, they'll leave me alone. They'll be like, they want me to go to a shop or make some food. If I'm watching football, okay, cool, leave him. Leave that. That's his thing.
Yeah.
Playing football, watching football, anything football related, my parents used to leave me be. And I didn't really realize it until the other day. I was having a conversation with someone. I thought, right, my parents really, like, when it came to football, they just left me to my own devices. And I used to use it to my advantage. I used to lie sometimes as well. Like, what are you doing? I'm watching football. Okay, cool. Go watch football. Because I think they wanted that to be my thing, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
that's cute.
Because I was the only boy as well, I think they just
left you to it.
Left me to it kind of thing, which is quite cool.
Do you know what? On the topic of gifts, yeah?
Yeah.
So I just want to shout out my Train to Slay group because on New Year's...
You guys didn't get me a gift, by the way.
I was minding my own business, sitting at home.
Vice President.
And 2 of the members, Beverly and Diola, knocked on the door. Well, Diola was like, oh, Gina, you're at home, I'm coming around, yeah?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Diola, I want a nap. I'm really tired. I want to go to bed. She was like, no, I'm in the area. I'll be there soon.
Yeah.
And then she comes in with Beverly and I was confused because I was like, why are these 2 together?
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't get it. Beverly's got a phone in her hand.
Well,
She's recording me. He's recording me. I was like, why are you recording me? I just was like, what?
Yeah.
And then when I watched the video, it's hilarious because my face just looks so... I'm just thinking, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we're here to give you a Christmas present. They handed me a card and they did like a collection from the group.
Yeah.
And they gave me so much money.
What's so much money?
A lot of money.
What's so much money?
I'm not going to say the number, but it's a lot of money.
Over £1,000?
Very close.
Over, as in very close, over?
No, under, but very close.
They gave you about 850.
And I was literally, like, Yusuff, I just said it's close.
About 850, 900.
Anyway, I was, you know, if I was the kind of person to cry happy tears, I would have in that moment. Because I was just like...
What, cash?
Yeah, in an envelope, just bare money.
Cash, check, or credit card? Cash, check, or credit card?
Paper or plastic?
Cash, check, or credit card?
You're so dumb. And I couldn't believe it. And I was like, guys, I don't know, you deserve it. I was like, no, I don't. Like, I just, but why? I don't know, man. Like, I really, that's good. It was too much. And
that's very sweet.
And even now, like, when I think about it, the money's just there in the envelope. Like, I haven't even touched it. It's like, I don't want to touch it. I'm just like...
Go and put it in the bank.
No, because if I do, then I'll start spending it. I'm going to obviously use it eventually.
Yeah, but who has cash?
I know, but when I haven't had time to go to the bank.
She ain't got no money in the bank.
But yeah, for those of you listening, I know I keep talking about it and you lot are thinking, Gina, get over it. But
nice, a really nice
I
question.
really appreciated it because I never expected it. I never saw it coming. I never had an inkling. And I always say this, I don't feel like I should get praised or rewarded for things that I'm meant to do.
Yeah, and you're paying her extra because you already pay her every month.
You're so annoying.
You're giving her more money? Keep your money.
No.
Stop wasting your money on Gina.
They're getting very good value over here. I'm playing. They asked of you the other day and said, are you going to be...
Yeah, when you give me my cut of that.
You and your advance.
All I'm asking for is like 5%.
I hear that.
5% what you gave Gina. Or you can ask Gina to give me some of that money.
I hear that.
Bring a couple of bills next week, innit?
Cool.
Brent, what about you? I know you're engrossed in your Brent Biden stuff over there. But do you feel that your love languages now are things that you lacked as a child, either from one of your parents, both parents, or from opposite sex, friends, just life in general?
No. Okay. Sorry. What's my love language? Leave me alone?
You tell me.
I don't know.
So you don't have a love language? You don't?
I don't think so. I don't know. I appreciate
prayer.
I guess. Yeah, I appreciate prayer. So should you.
I do. I love it.
All right.
I'm going to start calling you Ethelstein, Brent.
Ethelstein.
What's Ethelstein mean?
It's from
the king?
Vikings. No, it's the monk.
The monk. Oh, the
Ethelstein.
The ratchet monk.
Okay, you're not ratchet, but...
He was very ratchet. He did a lot of things he shouldn't have done.
Yeah, I know, but he went on a journey, man. You have to allow him, and he became born again.
Brent, what were you like? Be honest. What were you like pre-born again?
I got saved at 16.
Okay, so 16.
I was just into football.
Oh, was it just?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Football and poetry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was my worst during my Christian years.
Well, if you got saved at 16, then I guess you had no capacity to be.
And I guess from those
wayward.
years, and at that time, that's when most adolescents kind of go through what they go through anyway.
Yeah.
So it was that simultaneous.
Yeah, I'm still going through some stuff.
I hear that, man. It happens.
Of course you are.
We're not perfect.
Growth.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the joke?
This guy.
We growing and glowing.
When will you not be elusive?
No, I don't know what you're talking
When will you just be just black and white with us?
I am completely black and white.
Brent, this is our 5th year anniversary. When are we just going to be normal with us?
I'm always normal.
Stop eluding. Stop
I'm Floki, man.
crying wolf. Just be normal.
I'm not crying wolf.
Be
What
normal.
are you talking about?
How are your co-hosts? We're always like
who's your Ragnar?
unsure.
Who's my Ragnar Lothbrok?
Who?
Right now?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can I get some context? As Brent says, context.
Ragnar Lothbrok is the most perfect human being.
He's not perfect though. He's extremely flawed.
That's why.
That's why
So
he's
you're
not
asking
perfect.
who
Yeah.
his one is?
Because he says he's Floki, right? So Floki is like he's very with the wind, like,
Okay, so he's just
but he's
blasé.
like,
He's a genius.
but he's genius,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's like the Joker, and
Yeah.
they keep what's Loki, so the god of mischief,
Yeah.
thingies, so like,
Fool's brother.
so they always kind of, I feel like there's that kind of reference with him, and
Yeah.
they're similar, and he kind of looks like the Joker,
Okay.
but he's very like he does that,
Yeah.
like he's mad,
Yeah.
literally,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
mad and genius at
A
the same
functional
time.
madman.
Yeah, because he's really mad,
Yeah.
but he's genius as well. But he and Ragnar like have a
Yeah.
very like they've got bromance,
Yeah.
extreme bromance.
Okay.
So I'm saying if he's Floki, who is his Ragnar? Who's his equivalent?
Oh, I thought you asked him who is like. I thought she was a woman.
No.
Okay.
He's married though,
Who is?
Floki.
Okay. So I'm just gonna lost all these names. Floki, Loki, Polski.
You're gonna cry also with that development.
Serious
Mm.
man. I'll let you know when I get there.
Yeah. Let me know when the first cry comes.
Right, cool.
That's gonna come last though, not with that one. That
Okay.
Floki development. The last one, that's when you like
Last one is in the one I'm talking about.
the first one I mentioned.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What's a cool question? Do you think Brent is a narcissist?
No, why?
Do you think you're a narcissist?
No.
Do you think you have any narcissistic traits?
No, but let's deep dive on this one.
All right.
What's a narcissist?
So based on this post here, people with unhealthy narcissism can reveal it by 1, being very charming and fun. Brent.
No. You first define narcissism and then move on to that part of it.
Oh, so you want the
Yeah.
dictionary definition of narcissism?
Because that's just saying the evidence of a narcissist is such and such.
All right. Narcissism. Okay, that's not the right word. No,
Kanye West?
no, she's not looking for. All right. Narcissism is the pursuit of gratification from vanity or egotistic admiration of one's idealized self-image and attributes.
Okay.
Am I a narcissist?
No, not by that definition. Far from, in my opinion.
Narcissism is the pursuit of gratification from vanity or egotistic admiration of one's idealized self-image and attributes. Well, one can say maybe.
No, is it?
It's a stretch.
I'll play.
No, I don't think
cool.
you're far from that.
All right, but okay, cool. We've got a definition based on these.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Being, because remember, they're saying that these are the ways in which
You
narcissist reveals themselves to you.
Okay, cool. Charming and fun.
Being very fun and charming.
Mm.
Often being attractive and well put together. Brent again.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoying the finer things in life. Brent again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing. Being less.
It's still you whilst you're talking.
That's not me.
Go on, B.
Okay.
Being less than patient when inconvenienced in any way. That's definitely Brent. You gotta be on time, guys. Their magnetism.
No, but Brent's no.
Hold on. Their magnetism. People seem drawn to them. Brent again. Their moods, which can change in an instant. Brent again.
That's not Brent.
Going from treating you like the most important person in their life to the most irrelevant. How often does it feel like he does that to us?
That is proper. This is a reach, boy. but
Their constant theme of anger and criticism of you or others, hostility. That's not Brent. That's not you.
No, that's the
So,
first one that's
one
like
that-
you.
1 out of 7.
You.
7 out.
I was gonna say, you describing my man, but then you stopped, so it's good.
Hold on. At which point did we stop describing him?
All right, so let me explain. So, charming and fun.
Being charming and fun, yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Often being attractive and well put together.
That's him.
Okay, enjoying the finer things in life. That's
definitely him.
Being less than patient with when inconvenienced.
That's
in
not
any
him
way.
at all. No, he's not.
But what he said. Okay, Patreon guys, you gotta listen in. But
do you know what it is? I'm more like, if he's the kind of person where if he's inconvenienced, his whole thing is it's not that deep.
Okay, cool.
I'm the kind of person who'd be like, babe, calm down. Like, do you know what I mean? He's not that way inclined at all.
Okay, cool.
Either that's definitely me.
Which one? The
inconvenience.
I know it was you. Your tolerance level was low when it comes to time. I know
that. Of course.
But it's only after I've told someone to respect my time.
Yeah.
If they then do that, that's when I'm like, but I've told you.
Yeah.
If I haven't told them, that I wouldn't get vexed off the back of that.
All right, cool. Where am I? Okay, cool. Their magnetism, people seem drawn to them. Does that apply to you? Okay, cool. Also, you guys tell me whether or not you see these things in me.
I just told you.
Let's get there first. Their mood, which can change in an
100%.
Not him.
Not him.
No.
Definitely you.
Going from treating you like
Gemini.
the most important person in the world in their life, to the most irrelevant. Does he do that?
No.
And their constant theme of anger and criticism of you.
Not him.
Others.
No.
All right, cool.
But I don't think you're like that either. I think you stop at
Man can do some self-assessment. All right, based on the definition,
you're not.
No, that definition is very wordy as well. Jesus Christ.
Don't use the Lord's name in vain.
Sorry. John 14. Being very fun and charming. Would you say that that's me?
Yeah.
Often being attractive and well put together.
Yeah.
Enjoying the finer things in life.
Yeah.
To a degree, I'm not that.
No, I know,
I'm
but
not really
like
it's what you deem fine.
Oh yeah, cool.
It may not be the same as what I deem it.
Being less than patient when inconvenienced in any way.
I don't know about that.
It depends. I used to have a low tolerance levels for lateness, just like Brent has, and I still kind of have it. To be fair, when I'm inconvenienced, it with me. It depends on who you are to me and how and why you're inconvenienced me. I'm gonna analyze the scenario and I'm gonna do all the maths.
You know, I realize I get more annoyed at things that are not like I used to anyway. Now I don't, but like before, like I'd get annoyed at like driving stuff or people. Do you know what I mean? You know, things that in the grand scheme of things are not that deep.
Yeah,
those are the kind of things that would annoy me more than like someone completely wasting my time. With the time thing, it depends on the person though, because like I'm like Brent, like I've got a friend in particular who we even reflected the other day, and she laughed and she was like, after her, I think it was her bridal shower or her wedding, like she knew moving forward, that she couldn't operate with me in that space again.
Why?
Because I just let it be known, like I weren't willing to let it go, and even though it was a really important day for her,
let what go?
The lateness. But even though it was an important day for her, you know when someone just takes the absolute piss.
You didn't explain. She was late to her bridal shower.
Yeah, but extremely late that we had put together.
Oh, okay.
And I weren't willing to let it go because it was her hen do, but we did her bridal shower. But again, she was. Do you know what I mean? It was two back to back, and I thought I tried to. You know when you try to give someone leeway, lie about the time. You know when you try to do all those things,
and they saw late,
and it was still ridiculous. And then it was like no account. Do you know what it is for me? I hate the lack of accountability and not saying sorry. It's
like Sid when it comes to the podcast.
Like she was just like, "Well, I'm here now. What do you want me to do?" And I thought, "Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, but but I'm learning to just not take things personal anymore. So
no, I think it's never really personal. To be fair, it's just that some people are just terrible with timekeeping.
No, but it can be. It can be personal if they know that you're a busy person.
Do you believe if someone's late to meet you, there's an element of not respecting you or not respecting your time, or is it more so on their end of just being tardy?
I don't mind about you being late.
Yeah.
I am concerned about the communication.
To why you're late.
To why you're late or to when you are going to be late.
Yeah.
If I've told you before, I'm very particular about that.
Yeah.
And if you are going to be late, then send me a message to let me know that you are running late.
Yeah.
Then I'm fine. Because you can't basically account for traffic. You can't account for an accident or thing. So I can't get vexed with the person if it is that happens.
But lack of communication.
But if I'm supposed to be meeting you at 7 p.m., right? And you haven't said anything and it's 7:02. And you just turn up 7:20. I apologize, I'm late.
Yeah.
They could have
you could have told me that.
Yeah.
during that 20 minutes, I could have done so many other things instead of waiting for you like an idiot.
Yeah. No, I hear that. Lateness really irritates me as well, especially because I'm always on time.
Bloody hell, why is my whole family calling me?
Might be important.
They're asking you about if you're checking what's happening in America.
No, but my brother calls me, my sister called me, my mum called me.
No, that might be important.
No,
text and find out.
No, I don't think, because my thing is, if it was, you'd what's it
No,
called?
but text someone and say.
No, I'm gonna.
Because if my mum called me and both my sisters, I'm saying, guys, let me take a call. Yeah, text someone.
Do you know what it is? It's because usually, Georgia messaged me afterwards, so I knew it wasn't important.
Oh, okay.
Do you get what I mean? But it's just weird that everyone's calling me today.
All right. Their moods, their magnetism. People seem drawn to them.
Yes.
This is the one that I really want to hear you guys' opinion on. Their moods, which can change in an instant.
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yusuff, you're a Gemini.
You think my mood changes in an instant?
No, your mood can change. I've seen
Yeah,
it
of course
happen.
it can.
Yeah.
But so does yours, so does his.
I know, but
it's more apparent with me.
no, I mine's very apparent, and I blame it on the fact that I'm a Gemini.
Yeah, it's Brent. Oh yeah, you're Gemini too. It's Brent's
Exactly.
I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
Hold on.
Aquarius.
What is Brent?
I think he's an Aquarius.
People born in January are Aquarius. Aquarius.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Part of mid-January to end.
I'm the year of the monkey.
You know, in school, I always knew what year I was in the Chinese New Year.
I'm the year of
now I've forgotten. I think I was.
I was the year of the snake.
Was it the ox? I was. Can't remember.
Hold on.
Going from treating you like the most important person in their life to the most irrelevant.
I knew it. I'm the year of the snake.
You guys can't quantify that, to be fair.
What shit?
The constant theme of anger. No, that's not me. All right, so we're in agreement that Brent is a narcissist. Let's move on. Also, here's some little New Year's tidbits for you guys, yeah? So I'm very interested in chemicals, body chemicals in the brain and kind of what sets people off and what makes them happy, sad, whatever. I saw this post, so I thought it'd be interesting to share. So there's something called oxytocin. Oxytocin,
Yeah.
sorry. It's the love hormone. All right. You can get it from giving a compliment or from physical affection, physical touch, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I actually saw the word etc. written in full the other day.
It's EX.
No, it's E.
It's C.
E. No, it's ET. Etc.
Etc.
Yeah.
ETCETTERA.
Yeah. So ET space etc.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There's even a space.
Yeah. But people just took away the etc. and just put the C there and put.
I thought it was even etc. like EXC.
No.
It's based on how I pronounce it because I don't say etc. I'll say X. Do you get what I mean?
But the shortened spelling is ETC.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. Then you've got endorphin. You know endorphins.
Yeah, happy hormone.
So this is the painkiller. Happiness chemicals and how to activate them. Exercising and being active. Watching a good movie. Laughing out loud. Volunteering. Giving back. Yeah, these are just, there's more, but I just took a snapshot of the first few. And then dopamine is the reward chemical. Happiness chemicals and how to activate them. Celebrating small wins. Eating a good meal. Completing a task. Tasking time for self-care. Gina, that's a nice segue to you. Can you elaborate on self-care Saturdays or Sundays?
Wow, okay. It can be absolutely anything.
Can you take us through one of yours,
One of
please?
mine, skincare. But I do that every day, to be fair.
Yeah.
I've kind of slacked and got a bit lazy with it.
Yeah.
But when I'm in my bag, just skincare. So proper going through the steps that I do after I wash my face. So cleansing, toning, using serums, moisturizing, SPF, or if I'm going to bed, a night cream. Doing stuff like that. Washing my hair. Something that I find long but therapeutic. Watching Netflix. Reading. I'm really big on reading at the minute. And just relaxing, eating food I like. Your self-care routine can look like anything. People do face masks. You can order a takeaway. You can Netflix. Just whatever you feel like whatever you like to do that makes you feel happy and makes you feel like you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
And even spending time with yourself, like even like sleeping, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I've never really prioritized self-care. My life has generally been, since starting my career, has generally been about serving other people. So I tend to put myself last.
Can I quickly make a statement about one of your mantras? Is it mantras or mantras?
What?
Remember back in the day, I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Sleep when I'm dead, yeah.
That was Gina's
That
MO.
was literally, I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Has that changed?
Yusuff,
No, as in, have you seen like the flaws in that statement?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I'm seeing it now because I naturally am a person who likes to work hard rather than smart.
Yeah.
It sounds, you know what I mean? That's just naturally how I'm programmed. So I've had to kind of like teach myself the other way around.
Yeah.
And I always used to feel like for me to accomplish something, I had to work to the point of being completely tired.
Yeah.
But you know what I found out through therapy, right? That the reason why I'm that way, or the reason why I developed that habit, was it was my coping mechanism. So I used to tire myself out to the point of not being able to think. So I'd just fall asleep and not being able to dwell in my thoughts. But I'd only be able to do that if I'm at that level of exhaustion, because I'm quite a light sleeper. So the moment my brain is turned on by absolutely anything, it just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in order to shut my brain off, I have to be physically exhausted.
Yeah.
So that's how I got into that habit of not wanting to deal with whatever issues I had at the time, or whatever was like really weighing on me, and thinking, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to process it. I just want to sleep. So I'm going to work myself to the point of being tired, but I'm not even getting good quality sleep either. So it's just a continuous cycle of being tired.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. Work, it's true. I forgot about that. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
That was Gina's whole thing, but I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Yeah.
Just hella bags under
my eyes.
When I first met Gina,
hella eye bags.
Gina looked hella tired, bro.
And you know what's mad? It's annoying me now because I have permanent eye bags. So I always, when I'm doing skincare, and I notice it, I always just think, if only you slept more, bruv. Because
but there's a way to get away with them.
Not completely though.
Rid of them, no?
No, not completely, because I've used like eye patches.
What do you do?
Stuff.
Botox?
They've said that you can get Botox.
I think lines give you character. Imagine a face with no lines.
No, but you know what it is? When you wear makeup, sometimes if you have really deep eye bags, your makeup just like...
Yeah, but yours not that deep. You just have like normal lines from what I can see.
I just don't like it.
Okay.
Like I don't like it. Like that's one thing on my face. If I could change, I would.
Okay.
Like the eye bags. And when you don't have eye bags, you look fresher, you look younger. Do you know what I mean? You look more youthful.
Yeah.
So... when I look at them, I just always think this is very self-inflicted though. Like, you just have to sleep. Yeah. Or like take your time.
One thing I always see on my face all the time is lack of sleep. Like, I can always look at myself and know you ain't been sleeping well. You just look dreadful. You just look...
You're tired.
Eye bags.
I'm there now though.
You look like a mess.
But,
and with me, when I don't sleep, my skin starts to...
get really bad.
Bad, man. There's spots here and there and little things. And my skin's normally quite clear, so it's very apparent when I'm not sleeping well.
Mine's self-inflicted, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Vikings. You know what it is? No. So this is the problem. Remember I told you how I was taking time off from everything, right?
Yeah.
And in that time, I was napping in the day. So I kind of ruined my sleeping pattern.
Yeah.
And then would be up until 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Then I'm waking up Yusuff at 2 in the afternoon. And I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like when I'm waking up, it's already dark because the day's gloomy. It's like 2, 3 p.m. My day's done. And I'm just
waking up at them times is an absolute myth for me. I can't do it.
No, but then that's what was happening because I was sleeping at like 5.
Yeah.
Sometimes there was a day where we slept at like 6, 7. And I said, what is going on? Like I was literally sleeping really, really late.
Yeah.
Then I'd wake up late and then the day would start late and then I'd be in that same pattern. And then obviously this week we kind of went back to normality. Yeah. So I've been trying to like get back to sleep earlier. But it's not happening. So as much as I'm there binging on Vikings, it's because I can't sleep. So for example, yesterday... was in bed by 11, lights off, like tossing and turning for time. Yeah. I was like, I might as well just watch Vikings. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then I was watching it and then it got to like 4. Then at 4 o'clock I started getting tired. Yeah. So it's like, now I'm tired. Yeah. And I'm trying to get back into like a regular sleeping pattern. Like I've got a 9 a.m. client. And do you know how hard it is for me to even get up for that? And 9 o'clock's not early.
Yeah, that's normal.
It's not, but I'm struggling.
Yeah.
And I'm waking up and I've got my live at 12 and sometimes I'll get up at like 10:30. Or because the thing is, I wake up earlier, but I always kind of force myself back to sleep.
Yeah.
And then in that time, I end up waking up even more tired than before. And I'll just be lying there like, I am absolutely exhausted.
Yeah.
The thought of getting up and doing exercise is mind-blowing. So I'm like, have I just been counterproductive in taking time off? Because now I've come back, I don't actually feel refreshed.
Yeah. Well, maybe you need longer off.
Yeah, I just...
Maybe you need a holiday.
No, I do. And like I said, I would have been going to Dubai, but...
Like you said on the...
Oh yeah,
exclusive
on exclusive Patreon episode.
With Sandals.
With my man, Sandals.
Mansour.
Yep.
Can I just say that I love you two as a couple.
Oh, thanks.
And even though I've met him tons of times, this is the first time I've actually like proper
got to like
had
have a conversation.
With him. So now, even though there was no ice to be broken, if there was, now it's broken.
I hear you.
Officially, because it's our first time we've actually like
proper had a
look me in the eye,
and
nigga.
Spoke, and not like, oh, do you want a drink? Or you?
Yeah, because normally it's hello, wagwan, whatever. Drink. You want to drink? You want to drink? And that's it. But we actually spoke and whatever. Which was quite cool, actually. So I really enjoyed that. Guys, sign up to Patreon right now. You guys know what's going to be for the future, innit?
I was very nervous that
this is what it's going to be for the future. You went, I can tell you were nervous.
Yeah, I thought...
You came in like... just bare,
I'm so happy to be here.
Bare on,
you know
Brent was on edge.
I understand that feeling because you're showcasing your loved one in front of two people that you care about
your opinion.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But I've met him, so it's more so Brent.
No, I know, but it's like Brent's met him before though. It wasn't the first time they've met.
Oh.
Live show. Yeah, so...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But not for a conversation.
No, I know. Yeah. So that's why for me, it's like today's like, not first impression, but it is because it's a proper conversation.
Yeah.
So maybe, I was, but like, I need them to like him.
Yeah, I really like him. He's very calm, cool, collected guy.
Yeah.
But I like also the fact that we haven't seen.
But you haven't. But he's the complete opposite, though.
Yeah.
Of who?
Of that.
Yeah.
Like.
I know he's.
I always say this.
I know he's more than what he showed us today.
But nobody gets to see that though, besides me.
Yeah.
Or his mum.
Yeah.
Or my sister.
I reckon if he came on here more, we'll see it.
Nah, you wouldn't though.
Is it?
No, he's so. You don't understand. It's scary. It's scary.
No, I can imagine because basically, when I was more shy and quiet, the only people who saw the real side of me were my sisters. Like my sisters, I was just an absolute clown.
That's who.
Like an absolute clown. To the point where I used to be worried that they don't take me serious because all I do is joke around with them. So they don't know this, but I used to think, right, do my sisters take me seriously as like an older brother? Because all I do is mess around. Yeah. Like, do they respect me as an older brother? Yeah. I was very worried at a certain stage, innit? But this is when I was, to the public, I was very quiet. Yeah. But at home, I was just an idiot.
He's a menace.
Yeah.
Like, he was, this is the thing, he can, but he's so lovely to be around though. Like, I wouldn't want him any other way. Yeah. Because we're the same. Like, you see how I'm sneaky and childish and immature? Like, I always say, even his own friends don't see that side to him. Like, they will see glimpse, but not to the full extent.
Yeah, no, he reminds me of me when I was younger. Yeah. Definitely. Because everyone would think, oh, Yusuff's quiet, doesn't speak, but my sisters would be like, no, this is just how he is in public. But at home, he's an idiot. Yeah. So I get it. I do get it. But no, it's quite cool. Guys, you want to see the episode, you gotta sign up on Patreon.
No, but it was a good episode. Good chat.
It was a good chat still.
Even though you tried to make it seem as if I was punching, but we move. It's all right.
No, that's not.
I'm joking.
You said that. People said that.
Content, bruv.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Well, that was even content. All right, cool. Let's get into it because people want to hear about it. Let's get into power.
This is a big rich town.
Have you seen the video for the funeral?
Nah.
I haven't watched it. I haven't.
It's probably.
What's
it's
that?
probably. Oh, I'm dead.
What's that?
One of the ladies is saying that her daughter's been put a teddy bear in her bum, and said that this is what her mum looks like when she dances. But the video is hilarious.
They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poet's part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come up hard. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it.
I never took a straight path nowhere. Life's full of twists and turns, bumps and bruises. I live, I learn. I'm from that city full of yellow cabs and skyscrapers. It's hard to get a start in these parts without...
Man said I beat Man United 2-0. Oh, well. All right. So, Power, the finale. Welcome back, Tommy. My jigger. The episode didn't go the way I thought it would go based on the episode prior to that. Tariq didn't confess. Motherfucking liar. Instead, he threw Sax under the bus, which was very apparent once the scene started that he was going to go that route. Like in my head, he's going to...
I think that I always knew that was going to be the case though, because I thought there's no way this guy's going to go and confess to killing his dad.
I thought, but the thing is, but based on what we saw...
Because he admitted it to Tamika.
He just said it was me, but they never showed him and Tamika coming up with a plan.
No, I know, but you know what? I always believed that there was going to be some demised Sax because he didn't even deserve to be in the position he was in anyway.
Yeah.
Based on the previous one.
And the thing is, when Sax was grilling Tariq on the stand, I thought, but all he has to say is, I saw you at Truth. So I'm thinking, where's Sax with him coming from? Because big man, I saw you at Truth with a gun.
That's what doesn't make sense.
Which he did say, obviously.
Yeah.
But I just didn't get Sax with him because Tariq had something on him. But Tariq was good though, the way he
flipped it and saying, speaking to the judge personally, and being like, I know I'm speaking out of turn, but I need to understand, why was you there?
You drugged me. How did you know I was going to be at a different place? You followed me. All that shit was sick.
But then also, what I was going to say is, even in the video, when he's talking to his dad's grave, he still never admits and says, I killed him. He just said, I had to do it. So that could be interpreted to mean anything.
In court, I'm not a lawyer, but,
no, but it wouldn't,
that video is not, what's the word? It's
inadmissible, which is why when he showed it to Davis, when he first showed it to Davis, he was like, I can get this thrown out in court.
Yeah, because that could be spun to say anything.
It's not a confession.
Yeah.
But obviously he was like, yeah, I know, but we're on the right track. If we just keep pressuring him, we'll get what we need. So, yeah.
But every time he was shown the video, he acted like, oh shit, they've got something on me. But really and truly, they don't. They don't.
Who?
Like, every time Tariq saw the video, he acted like...
But he only saw it.
He saw it like...
Yeah, but then I get why he acted rattled because it's still like, wait,
yeah, it's still like, whoa.
It's still, and obviously he was drugged, so he don't really remember what he would have said. Yeah. But it's still shocking to see, like, has this guy been following me for like all this time?
Yeah. Okay, there's so many things to touch on here, but can I speak on Ohaji's death?
I was going to talk about that.
I'm tired. That guy's a sicko, bruv.
Jabari
Ohaji is an absolute sicko.
You know what? He's
a sicko.
Yeah, he was very...
weird, obsessed.
You know what it is? He's an opportunist. He's obsessed. You can see...
You have to beg from him, Tariq at the end, I'm going to pay you, I'm going to write a book about you.
But that's obviously
here's some money.
Because he needed the story. The same way he did
it with... Just make the story up.
Huh?
Let's make the story up.
No, but the same way he did it with Professor Milgram. So remember, his first book was about her sexual addiction.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like, he's not... I feel like he's not a true writer because he steals people's narratives and makes them into his own. So, he's not a good character, to be honest with you. I didn't think he was going to die, but I feel like in this episode, Tariq really shows me that he is Ghost's son through and
I told
through.
These two,
that
Tariq was a killer. These guys were like, nah, he's not a killer.
And when he said,
he's a killer, big man.
When he said at the end, Ghost never dies, I said, this is why it's called Power Book 2 Ghost, because you are the new Ghost. I'm not even just talking about the killing. The way everything was orchestrated, the way he got out of Kane killing him, talking about use the gun that you used to kill the officer. Like he's too manipulative and people fall for it.
Mind fucking them, boy.
What? The way he twanged.
And yet he killed his father for doing the same thing that he now goes and perpetrates.
That's why I'm saying it's mad. The way he
But I like Tariq though.
Yeah, I mean you
because you like Ghost.
Yeah.
I like Tariq because he's the main character, so they force you to like him.
Yeah, and I like Ghost, and I like the fact that he has now become him. I feel like I would prefer him if he... I think it's different though. No, I don't like Tariq. And I say that because Ghost didn't have any other option and then saw a way out and decided to take it. Tariq has gone down this road by choice, and it still doesn't make any sense to me why you're trying to do something that you're not. So that's why I can't like him. And then you've got stupid Tommy number 2, want to be talking about, I finally found something I'm
No,
good
but
at.
he's the same as Tariq.
That's
Because
what
he's
I'm
a
saying.
privileged kid.
Yeah, but
from a privileged background.
that's
He wants
what-
to sell drugs for the sake of it.
That's what I'm saying. But the
Yeah.
difference is he's a white boy,
Yeah.
a rich white boy
Yeah.
whose family practically own the police force.
Yeah.
So even if he gets caught, like his penalties are not, do you know what I mean? Like he's
Yeah.
not the risks that he's not gonna take that many risks in comparison to Tariq.
Yeah.
So again, that white privilege, it's like shut up. Like
Yeah.
you're a privileged white kid whose parents have so much power to the point where even if you were to get caught selling drugs or be in that, they could literally get it cleaned within a heartbeat by
Yeah.
paying. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So not black people don't have that advantage.
Yeah.
So it's facial books, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it jars me.
Yeah.
But what else happened in this episode?
So Tommy obviously came to kill Tasha.
When I saw Tommy, I've never grinned and been so happy to see him.
I love this.
I love his character.
No homo.
I love him. Again, Tariq's the one who orchestrated his fake death and said to him, "I've got a way that you can get out of
Yeah.
this." Like, see what I mean? Like
Yeah.
absolute genius.
But one thing I don't like about Power is it's like it's random. How did Tommy know that she was where she was?
No, because he's probably been following
How
her.
did Tommy know about Monet's little spot?
No, so this is the thing. Obviously, she got released from jail and they did that whole press conference thing.
Yeah.
Tommy's not dumb, so he probably followed her from when she left jail, whether she went to her mum's,
Maybe.
whether, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And has been following her to Monet's spot. I
Yeah.
don't think he knew that that's what she was going to be. He's
Yeah.
clearly been following her,
Yeah.
shot up her place.
And then obviously she saw
Also,
she saw his car. That's how she knew what
I didn't expect Monet to kill the Connect Rico.
Oh, Rico, yeah, she killed
I
Rico,
didn't expect
quick
her
time.
to
Yeah.
kill him, and I respected that she did. I
Mary-
thought in that moment, I
Mary
thought
Jane Blige.
because obviously I've never really seen her do anything.
Yeah.
I've always just seen her
But point guns.
and
not shoot.
and not shoot and just do bare talking.
Yeah.
So it
No. She killed the little kid in the spot. Remember, not the little kid, but the little one of Rico's guys. Remember? She had-
Yeah.
Remember?
yeah, but that's because he came at her though.
I know, but she still killed him.
No, I know, but it was like I feel like that was more like self-defense.
Yeah.
I've seen her pull out guns too many times and not use it.
Yeah.
So basically, I feel like she's just
But the people she's pulled guns on, like she pulled a gun on Kane, she pulled a gun on
yeah.
Tariq.
But this is my problem though. Like, don't test your loved ones. Like, even that I don't respect or rate.
Yeah.
Like, I do not. Like, you know what I would have thought would have been interesting if her and Tasha like teamed up together, because I feel like Tasha is a much better leader, or like Tasha uses her head
because Monet just tries to rule with brute force and power.
exactly. Whereas Tasha's again like Tariq gets it from both his parents. Again, another person who's very manipulative,
Yeah.
knows how to use her brain and run game on people. So if they
Tariq is a top liar.
if they teamed up, it would have been good to kind of see. But obviously, I'm assuming we're not going to see Tasha anymore. And to be honest, I feel like her
Why?
her time's done though. She's got. Well, how are we going to see her? She's going on.
So the cameras can't follow her.
No, but she's going to. I feel like that storyline's going to be not boring, but it's like, okay, Tommy's going to keep trying to kill
depends
you.
if they stick to that, because Tommy's after her, innit? So it depends if they
If she goes into
keep the storyline of, or she goes there. She might go there, call Tariq, try to pattern something to get her out of there. Who knows? Like, I don't think Tasha's gone just because she's in what's it called?
Witsec.
Witsec.
Yep.
Whatever that means. I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. I thought Witsec was witness protection.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Witsec. What's sec then?
I don't know. But that's what they call it, isn't it?
Because witness.
But anyway, she's gone into witness protection.
would be,
Sack's coming to work for Davis at the end.
she might as well, to be fair, they're already partners.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, to be fair.
The way the whole court scene just got spun on their head and they had to drop the charges.
Yeah.
And then obviously they told Tasha, okay, cool, we'll let you go if you pin everything on Tommy Egan.
Well, obviously, the problem is she was never going to do it. And I didn't think she would, because obviously she's not a snitch and she understands the whole
Yeah.
snitching culture, which is why she's trying to run away.
Yeah.
However, Tommy does owe her a couple of bullets.
Was you hoping that he killed her?
No, I didn't want him to kill her.
I was.
But like as Tommy said, I owe your mum a couple bullets. One, she's trying to rattle me, and two,
She killed Lala.
she killed Lakeisha.
Mm.
So no, like I'm not letting it go. And like he said, I made a pact to your dad that I'd never ever touch you. So I'm never gonna kill you. But as for your mum, it's on. And obviously,
I think that,
and you know what
I think that pact should be broken because he killed Ghost.
You know what I respect as well though? that although Ghost and Tommy were trying to kill each other like for practically a whole season and a half or 2 seasons, to the point of us thinking that their relationship, like they're gonna literally do each other, that it came to that one moment at the end where they made amends, and Tommy would have killed Tariq in an instant.
Yeah.
And Ghost told him not to.
Yeah.
And even the fact when he was like, Uncle Tommy, and he goes, I stopped being your uncle from when you killed your dad.
Yeah.
And I thought, regardless of everything that happened between him and Ghost, like that brotherhood, he's never going to let it go.
It was too strong.
Yeah, he's never going to let it go. And I understand that.
It was too strong. Mr. Kane. What happened with Mr. Kane? A lot
right,
was happening with
Kane buried.
What his name is?
Ramirez.
Ricky Martin.
Kane buried Ramirez's body.
And it's going to come out to bite him though, because remember, he kept the badge and he kept the gun. And the way they shot that just tells you something.
Something's going on, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Also, he obviously was going to kill Tariq, but now I feel like he's going to leave Tariq alone.
Remember,
because
Tariq told him to go, but he waited and hid behind a tree.
Yeah, to watch to see if Tariq was actually going to
I
say
thought he wanted to hear. I thought what Tariq said to Ohaji was telling, no? Or no?
No, I felt like
he admitted to killing his dad to Ohaji.
Yeah, but so maybe Monet knows. Like he's admitted it to Monet as well. So I don't think it's a secret. And I think it just not gives him brownie points, but remember, he always thought he was a snitch or a stick-up kid or just some little preppy boy that's trying to play bad. Yeah. But did you not see how he smiled and was like, rah, this guy's actually about it when he heard him kill Ohaji. Yeah. So I felt like he only stayed to see if he was running game or whether he was actually going to do it. Yeah. So I feel like that's kind of not brought him some grace, but because obviously he said, if you kill me or if you kill this guy, it's not gonna work in your favor. Like he said, he even said it to Kane, like you don't think with your head, like it's not every day I shot your mum, I shot your dad. Yeah. So I feel like that's bought him some time or some favor from Kane at least anyway. Yeah. Obviously now we know Tariq's gonna be running with Monet like full time or properly, and he's officially part of their squad. Based on her backing him with the Tommy situation. Yeah.
What else happened? I think that's the meat of it.
You know who made me laugh? Zeke.
Okay.
When he kept, I need to tell my auntie Mo, no, Tariq, I told you not to get involved by family. Like, do you ever see where his nose and lips were trembling? I used to think you were cute, yeah. But the way you're talking, he kept doing.
Yeah, no, Zeke is rattled. Zeke's whole world is rattled.
So sneaky.
Yeah, because remember,
I
first 3 episodes, he was like the confident basketball player, with the swagger, and now he's just this bumbling, just worried. Oh my God.
No, literally.
Yeah.
I literally thought your attraction has like, because I get it, but anyway.
And Ohaji did figure out that it was Zeke sleeping with Professor or whatever. Remember when he grabbed her arm?
Yeah, of course. He
looked like.
Yeah, he clocked. Yeah.
Is there another Tommy scene that we missed out? The Tommy scene at the funeral. So yeah. So no, the whole Tariq's plan basically. So when Tommy faked his death, that was when the 2 police cars were following him. Yeah. And then obviously faked his death.
But Tasha knew about that though.
Did she?
Yeah, she didn't. She knew it was a plan because after Tariq, she texted Tariq.
Yeah.
And so she knew she was playing sax and them all the time, like when she was in the cards in the background. So it was all set up. She knew.
With that plan, Tariq was trying to double cross who?
So with the plan, the idea was you're angry because you think my mum's gonna snitch.
Yeah.
So we're gonna and obviously it's made it hot for you now, so they're always gonna be looking for you. Yeah. So we're now gonna create a way to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So she's not gonna have to snitch on you because you're dead.
Yeah.
And they're no longer going to look for your body because you're dead. So that's what we're going to do. But obviously, that's why Tariq knew that even after that plan, Tommy was still going to come after Tasha anyway, which is why he had Monet as backup. And he said, Uncle Tommy, I knew you wouldn't stick to your word.
Yeah. Okay.
Get it?
So then when the feds came to take Tasha from the cemetery.
Yeah, Tariq called the
acted
feds.
like it was a new something that he put into place.
No, so he called the feds and said, because obviously he didn't tell his mum that Tommy was there. And she didn't see Tasha didn't see Tommy.
No, but wasn't Tariq supposed to go with her? So that's why I was a bit confused.
Yeah, he was meant. No.
Because obviously the cops didn't say Tariq, let's go. No, it was just Tasha.
Because remember in that moment when she came to Tariq and was like, pack your bags, we're going. And he said, I'm not coming.
Oh yeah.
Like, leave me. Yeah. Like, I'll be fine. Give me a couple of days. Go on your own. Like, I'll sort you out. Like, I've got you. So he was never meant to go with her in that moment.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about that.
But obviously she thought they were going to go together.
Yeah.
And then obviously he called the police and said that Tommy's there's been an attempt on her life. Didn't say who it was, obviously. But yeah.
Batman.
America is so
Can you imagine?
America is so tapped. No, I can't imagine.
Oh, someone's there in a Batman costume.
But this happened before though. I've seen this Batman person before.
So they've decided I'm going to turn up again.
Yeah, I've seen this Batman person before. Walking somewhere like
acting like this is
whether it be during a riot or during whatever. I've seen that Batman before. This is America for you, man.
This is America.
So those people are storming the White House to try and get Trump
Not
out
the
of
White
it.
House, Capitol building.
Capitol Hill.
Yeah.
Brent, any input on Power?
It was cool. It was like they just condensed everything
too much.
Very
That's the
quickly.
problem.
Yeah, it was rushed.
Yeah. I think the ending, I feel like it was just too rushed. We obviously know there's going to be another season. I went and did my, like, you know, when you watch things afterwards. So, you know, the woman, I think she's the producer, the black woman. I think she did like a live video. So people had dissected it on YouTube and they were talking about basically Ghost, Tommy and what's his name? The husband's name.
Whose husband?
What's her name? Monet Tauhada, whatever.
Monet's husband.
What's his name? Lorenzo. Basically saying
Rico
how
Suave.
they're from Brooklyn, and obviously Tommy and them are from Queens, I think. But they're basically saying
Queen's Child.
What they're basically saying was there's ties, but it's because although they're from different crews, they didn't meet face to face, so like their names kind of ring bells. So they were saying how in season 2, you're gonna see how they kind of all tie in together.
Okay.
As in, because it's a question everyone keeps asking: how, if they're all from New York,
that's what I was saying to you.
Yeah. How do they not know
of each other?
Each other? And she said in season 2, the backstory gets explained a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna get Raising Kanan, which I'm not really looking forward to because it's a complete different storyline. It's Kanan when he was younger, growing up. Tommy's show is gonna come out. I saw a little poster.
I'm surprised his isn't next though, because I feel like with the way this ended, it would have made sense.
It does make sense
to go on to Tommy's story.
Yeah, maybe they might do both simultaneously.
But at least we're not run out of things to watch.
Yeah. I watched the trailer for Raising. Is the trailer out for Raising Kanan?
I think it is, but I haven't seen it. I've only seen. I know Amari. No.
Omar Hardwick.
Omar Epps is in it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like.
Yeah, I see Epps.
Our community.
Yeah.
People in there.
Yeah, I really like Jackie Long. So I liked his. Even though Rico was a short-lived character. I like Jackie Long still. Yep. So it was good to see him.
And I think for me and Jackie Long, it's the progress from Atlanta. Seeing him in ATL.
Oh, ATL.
The film.
Show Atlanta.
No, seeing him in the film, like being the Nikki guy that played golf and lacrosse.
Jackie Long.
And like,
I like Jackie
and being like this thug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His career hasn't really.
No.
He hasn't really got a big role yet.
No, because obviously he's in a Double Up video.
Double Up video?
Nipsey.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a short film, innit?
Oh, okay.
And then, you remember after Nipsey passed away, Lauren London was in like a BET show. Yeah. I forgot what it was called, but he was in that too.
Okay.
As one of the main characters.
Has he ever been on a sitcom or like a black show, like a BT show?
Like back in the day when we were younger?
No, just at any given point in time.
That's the only one I can, because I watched that recently. I didn't finish it off though because it was a bit.
Let me IMBD.
Yeah. What's it called? Snowfall's out this year. I saw
No, it's out in Feb.
He's 39.
Yeah,
he's an ATL bodied love for sale. Idol to come back. Soul Man. What else?
Yeah, he's on a lot of these
TV shows.
Straight to DVD joints.
Yeah, games people play. That's what I watched.
Okay. I think he just hasn't got a big
he's
role.
in a new edition. I don't remember him being in that. He was in The Real Husbands of Hollywood.
Oh yes, he hasn't really had any big movies.
Yeah, he hasn't had any like groundbreaking.
Rose.
Did you see that picture the other day? Yeah, of the actor, and it said this guy's been in 56 films, and none of us still know his name.
Who's that?
You know the guy that's in Get Out, and he reminds me of Dave Chappelle. He kind of looks a bit similar to Dave Chappelle, but he's not Dave Chappelle.
What's his name?
He was in Queen and Slim as well.
He's in Queen. Yeah, obviously he's
what? The guy from ATL.
ATL was in the.
He was in Get Out, and he was the one who warned Daniel. Is it Daniel? How do you say his name?
No, you're
Daniel
talking
Kaluuya.
about Lakeith Stanford.
Yeah,
No.
the one who was moaning on Clubhouse. Remember?
Oh, I didn't see that.
So basically, he was on. They were doing this thing on
Oh,
Clubhouse.
but what you pay to moan or something like that?
No, you moan as a man, and they'll pay you. Was it $300, whatever? So they'll bring in men to the stage, and you got to moan. Do your best moan.
No, that's Lakeith Stanford.
Can we just break it down, please?
Stanford or
Men were moaning.
Lakeith
Gina, men were moaning on
for
Clubhouse
$300
for peas. Brent, can you give us an example of what he was doing?
It's Stanfield, yeah.
Doing that.
Lakeith Stanford.
Give us a good example.
No, he's in
And it was
Queen.
disgusting. And he made Twitter. His moan made Twitter.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
my-
is
I
it?
was so disgusted.
I've actually heard it.
His name is Bokeem.
Yeah.
Oh, Bokeem Woodbine. No, but
Yeah.
everyone knows Bokeem Woodbine.
No, Yusuff.
You don't know my
How
name.
could
I
it
know
tell me?
my
Oh,
I
don't
could
you?
no.
I know.
So the
I know who he is still.
thing was he's in 56 films,
He's
but no one
everywhere.
knows it.
Yeah.
I was like, and even when I saw it, I was like, what is his name?
But to be fair, I didn't learn his name until like a few years ago, to be fair. So
He reminds me of Dave Chappelle though, but can you
100%.
see why I think he reminds me of Dave Chappelle?
100%.
No.
Yeah, I see
Thank
it,
you.
I see it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
As in
He-
his appearance.
He
Yeah.
physically just reminds me of Dave Chappelle.
Okay, cool. I'm seeing something, yeah.
He does.
Yeah, no, Bokeem Woodbine is one of them actors for sure. He's been in
He's a-
bare
he's a
movies.
legend.
No, but like
And he's just so understated. that it's mad.
But let's be honest, he's not a name that you hear
No, you don't really hear his name being said for
because
some reason.
no one knows his name.
But there's a few actors like that though.
Of course.
There's a few actors like that. But yeah, no, but Bokeem,
I was like,
he's
who?
been in bare films still.
Bokeem Woodbine.
Yeah, he's been in bare films. He's just one of them guys. And you know, there's all those guys who always
Yeah, you don't see Dave Chappelle here.
Yeah, I did know.
Badly.
I saw it in my head a few minutes ago.
Badly.
And also, you know those guys who are always playing the same Puerto Ricans in every hood movie? You know what I'm talking about? He's always playing...
The black guy,
always,
the hench guy.
No, the Puerto Rican or the essay. Always playing the essay and he's always wearing the same...
Yeah.
There's a couple of them who...
Yeah.
They just rotate.
Yeah.
Do you know the black guy who was in... You don't watch P-Valley, so you know what I'm talking about.
No.
And he's been in...
But obviously, he's been in other things.
He's been in Tales, and he's dark skinned. He's quite hench, tatted, and but he's not in anything like. He's only in like the new recent kind of like bootleg stuff that goes straight to DVD kind of stuff.
Is he young or old?
Youngish. So if you watch a lot of like Amazon Prime, you know the black movie section, how they have hella films on there. He's in all in those films. He was in a film with Drea.
Yeah, I've never ventured into that section.
Well, Amazon. No, there was. The thing is,
black section.
they do, and there's a lot of movies that are very budget that go straight to DVD. Like with a lot of art, like Thingy's okay, I don't remember. What's her name, man? She was in The Game. She was in Steve Harvey. She had short hair. She is Thingy's mum, Issa's mum in Issa's mum. We only saw her like once.
Okay.
Black woman, really slim, toned arms. Oh, come on.
Also, Brent, did you know that this man is British?
Yeah.
Do you know he's British?
Yeah.
No.
Delroy Lindo.
Yeah.
Wendy Raquel Robinson.
I never knew he was British till the other day.
So do you know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
She's in a lot of those films on that channel.
I never knew he was English. He's from Lewisham.
Mm.
He's like, I thought he was one of them proper staple American actors, but
Yeah.
it's mad.
I just remember him from Get Rich or Die Trying.
I don't know what movie stands out to me for him, but I've seen him in tons of movies.
Oh, This Christmas. Sorry. Where he plays the dad.
Oh yeah. That was one of the only Tyler Perry films where Tyler Perry wasn't playing Medea in the movie, right?
Yeah. Was he? He wasn't even in the movie.
No, he wasn't in the movie.
No.
No.
But I think it's one of the best Christmas. I really like it.
With Chris Brown, Columbus Short,
Yeah.
London, the mum who's always playing the mum.
Yeah.
What's her name? She's literally always playing the mum.
Yeah, but there's two mums that I really like. Yeah, her. This is basketball, man. Her and her, like both of them too.
Yeah,
I love them. Have you seen the Amari Hardwick film with This Is Basketball, Man? It's a horror film, though. No, it's scary. But I've been meaning to watch it. But I'm scared.
Black people in horror movies to me just don't make.
No, but it's not. It's not horror. It's in like spiritual, like
spiritual realm.
So basically, I'm not spoiling the film, but this is in the trailer. He's like from. Not Haiti, but he's basically, his background is like an island, like one of those kind of islands, and he takes his family back. Then there's like a plane crash, and then he goes, he can't find the rest of his family, but he wakes up in like the family kind of like spiritual home with like the old black people like from back in the day that live on the farm. But you know when it's really eerie and weird, and there's like a little like a doll with pins in it, and that kind of. It's quite scary. Yeah. It looks good though. Okay. Because it looks good and it's different, but I'm yet to watch it. It's on Prime.
It's on Prime, yeah. We need to decide on what show we're doing for Patreon, by the way.
Yeah, we do.
So yeah, we need to decide on
when does Snowfall come out?
No, it's on February.
Okay.
No, it's February. We could do Vikings, but because to be fair, it'll be easy for you because all you got to do is just chill until we're ready.
Never gonna happen.
No, but you've already watched all of it, so
I haven't.
Oh,
I'm on season 4.
Well, no, that means when we're talking about it, if we do that show, you can't be like being overzealous with information because you already know everything.
I don't mind doing it though.
No, we don't have to. I'd rather do a show that you haven't seen, so you can have the same level of like interest.
Yep.
And not be like, yeah, I've already seen this. Anything else happen in the world? I'm getting this ep confused with the last ep we just recorded.
We briefly touched on Kim and Kanye.
Lockdown.
Yeah.
We're in lockdown again. If you're struggling with lockdown, just remember, we're all fucked as well. I'm joking.
No, we've done it before. We can do it again.
I think the advice I gave on that ep was, I'll say it here, just use, obviously 2020 was like a practice run, innit? Like we kind of know the deal now, innit? So just use your experience from last year and just adapt, evolve, and just, use your experience to the best of your advantage. And so you kind of know how to move and, how to flow with these new times, because it's looking like we're going to be in this lockdown until maybe like March. Obviously, until the tiers might drop if cases go down, but the lockdown or the tier system is still going to be here for the foreseeable future. It's just that what tier are we going to be in? Yeah. Right now, we're basically tier 5. Hopefully, we can drop down to tier 3 or 2 so we can get things back open again. But until then, stay safe, pray, and just be happy, man. Find happiness in whatever form that is for you. And just, be with loved ones. Because we're all in it together. It's not easy, but listen, you gotta swim or sink. Yeah, I think just try and find what makes you happy. As mentioned before, my DMs are open if you do want to talk. My DMs are open too, damn it. My DMs are open too. Shout out to the people that jumped in my DMs and said, oh, it is open. I'm done. To be fair, my DMs have always been open and people know that, so it's cool. But just try and keep yourself positive by doing anything that you like or that keeps you happy on your worst days. And this isn't going to be forever. I know it feels like it is, but one day we are going to look back at this and reminisce and just be like, oh, do you remember when? Do you know what I mean? So one of the girls went to my secondary school. One of the girls who DM'd you? Yeah. Oh, was it? Oh. Yeah. But she was younger. Years below you. Yeah. But yeah, man. Listen, Omar, in this life, you go so far. Nigeria and Ghana looks lit though. As always. Looks lit still. I'm hoping to visit there this year. Yeah. Come to our beloved. I applied to renew my passport a couple days ago. But Nigeria. My Nigerian passport, but God knows when I'm going to get that passport. Yeah, no rush. Because the process is long anyway. And now with lockdown, my appointment might not be until God knows when. Yeah. But I can still go to Ghana with my British passport. Yeah, you just need to get a visa, which means you have to do the same thing. Like apply, you go and visit the Ghanaian embassy. Big man. And you're like even slower than us. You're like too relaxed. Fam,
Going to the Ghanaian embassy will give you high blood
Where is the
pressure,
Ghanaian
bruv.
embassy?
Archway.
Doesn't me think I could just board up with my British passport.
Mate, that's why you need to know people in high places.
So I'm probably going to have to pay to fast track both of them.
Or you apply for visa on arrival. I don't know how you do that, but Sandals did that when we went to Ghana. He just didn't bother with all that stuff and just...
Yeah, but at the British airport, at the airport here, they're going to not let me through, no?
No, they will. They don't ask you for your visa here. It's your visa when you get there.
I'll just pay someone.
So he did
Well,
his... You can. It depends on the person, but...
Well, yo...
It's not always guaranteed in it, but he literally applied. He did visa upon arrival. So they set it all up. So when he got there, he managed to get it.
The right tweet to say, sorry.
To say what?
To say, big man, come on, I'm patting you, whatever, something. Give me a sentence.
I don't know.
Come on, man.
You put me on the spot.
Give me
what do you want to say?
Like, something to the degree of, you know what? My boss you some change if you just let me. I mean, I ain't got my visa, but here's hold a couple, was it?
That's a whole...
Hold a couple what?
Cities.
Hold a couple cities, big man.
G cities know why.
What's that?
G cities know why. Like, just take the money.
Chale, the cities know why.
Yeah.
How you say it?
Yeah.
Chale, the cities know why, no. I beg. Imam.
You know what's pissing me off? Someone like Landman. So I messaged Landman. I was like, how long are you there for? He's like, for next week. Why? I said, I might come through. He was like, come through. Let me show you my... I said, you need to sit down.
You ain't from there.
He was like, let me show you my town. I said, fam.
His what? His tattoo?
His town. I said, you've been there 5 minutes. I said, why'd you get like this? He was like, nah, your country's too... I said, I know.
He's still there now?
Yeah. I was like, some of us were born there.
People who are there now are not coming back anytime soon. Because there's no point.
No, I get it, but I guess for work purposes, isn't it?
Yeah, for work purposes. But if you can work...
No, if you can work remotely, then
over
stay.
there.
Yeah. So a lot of people I know are extending. It just depends on how long they're extending till.
Crystal said she's extending.
Yeah, but not till like the end of the week though. I think she was meant to come early.
Crystal's out there. Dana's out there.
Dana's not coming till March.
Shit then.
But she's been there since the first. She went like the 4th of December. But the plan was always to stay there till March anyway. So she said it last year.
Marv was in Dubai.
He's in Nigeria,
living life
right?
with what did I say he was?
Dubai.
Sorry, Marv was in Nigeria. Living up large with Toba.
When's he back or is he back?
I don't know when he's back.
To be honest, if you are away and you can afford to extend your trip, I guess it makes sense to, because to be honest with you, you're going to come here to chains.
Chale, CDs don't know why. No. Emo.
So dumb. So yeah, I might... It's most likely, to be honest with you, like very likely that next week I won't even be here. So
I swear, you need to give me a heads up. Big man.
No. Obviously, that's why my sister's been calling me, to be honest with you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
To where? To go where? To go Ghana?
To figure out our flights to book it.
Okay. You're going to leave Sandals, yeah?
I know I don't want to. But, yeah. The thing is...
What's the thing?
I don't know. Obviously, I want to go, yeah.
Are you worried about COVID?
No, because I should be, though, because they're moving reckless out there. Like, then there's no social distance. You know what I mean? Like, people are acting like as if to say COVID doesn't exist. But obviously, if I go next week, like this week's the last week of the hype anyway. Okay. So from next week, it's not going to be anything like it has been. It's just going to go back to normal, where you go out on a Friday or a Saturday, not during the week where there's turn-ups every night. Do you know what I mean? It's just going to be a lot more chilled. But I don't mind that anyway. I'm not going for the turn-up. It's just change the scenery. And at least I'll be able to go to a gym. And you know what I mean?
Oh, I got a little gym set up in my garage now.
Yeah, thanks to me.
Happy days. Partly.
Yeah.
I had that idea. I was confirming.
Sure.
I was confirming with you.
But I gave you the idea from before. You didn't know she offered it. I told you that I got it done before.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What do you want, a medal?
Yeah, I do, big man. I do.
Here you go.
Thank you.
It's nice to just be like, rah, let me go gym. Walk downstairs to my garage.
Hear that.
Bench press there still.
Hear that.
Olympic bar and that.
Hear that.
So yeah, that's me for...
I can't be bothered though, man.
I can, because I ain't trained for a while, so...
No, the thing is, I need to. It's just, if I do, I'm going to have to take it somewhere else, which is, again, travelling. Yeah. So it's like, I can't be bothered.
Listen, it was a struggle to get that stuff in my car. Me and one of the guys, he's a regular there, I can't remember his name.
What does he look like?
He's white, he's hench. Don't know what else to say. He's not English.
Oh, he helped you?
Yeah.
Oh, her boyfriend.
Was that a boyfriend?
I think it is her boyfriend because I've clocked them.
Okay.
Moving a bit too... But I remember the first time he ever came there for a class.
Okay, the boyfriend. Okay, cool. Yeah, me and him were doing geometry.
I was trying to figure
to get the Olympic bar into the car and to
be fair, every time I've done it with Io.
Okay.
And my car. So we split it.
The Olympic bar is quite long. So it was a bit of a mad thing to get it in the car. We had to pull it through
the back. And flatten your seat,
no,
right?
we can't flatten my seats. We had to pull it through the passenger side and then pull it through the back. Some mad diagonal. But yeah, I got everything in the house anyway. So yeah, I'm nice for the next couple months, whatever. Hopefully it's sooner. But yeah, I'm nice. If you're in the Isle of Dogs area and you want to train, hit my DM. Yeah.
I might come.
I'll sort you out still. For a little fee though. All right, anything you guys want to talk about? Do you want to go in Clubhouse or are we drained?
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm drained still.
Yeah.
Guys, we want to give you a long episode, but we just filmed the episode with Sandals and I'm tired. So, and we've been giving you 3 hour.
Yeah, so this week,
on the bounce.
You might have to carry last this week, but don't worry, next week we'll come back with a vengeance.
Hold a nice 1 hour something.
You know what I mean?
To be fair, this is 1 hour 50. By the time we finish, it'll be 2 hours. Song of the week and all that stuff, a little chat at the end. So this is song of the week because me, our brain fried, cuz.
Wow.
You know what I mean?